What's going on, everybody? It's T Reaper and I'm back with another video. First and foremost, quick shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to all the new Instagram and Twitter followers. Much appreciated. Means a lot. Thanks so much. Again, if you like my content, please leave a like. If you want to see more of this type of content, please subscribe. Or subscribe anyway. It helps me out remarkably well. So anyway, on to today's topic. So over the last week I've been chilling, I've been relaxing. Here's a nice little pun for all ponies involved. God of War, no spoilers, not gonna spoil anything. God of War was so important to me that on this day in April 27th, 2018, I am going to sell one of my copies for $30 just so I can get some more drugs. That's basically the concept. God of War held my interest so little that I'm gonna basically throw it away for some nice substance. Yeah. Yay! Nah. Sorry, that's a poor joke. But yeah, I am actually selling my copy of God of War to a fellow pony that I actually work with, and I am actually gonna get some more stoned next week. How fun. But today we're gonna talk about Microsoft and how gamers everywhere are bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching to the point where I want to be like, please just shut the fuck up. Shout out to eRockX and Kaleidoscope. This is and everybody who's paid attention to how much earnings Microsoft made. $2.25 billion last quarter. I guess that would be impressive to me if I knew how much Sony made last quarter and then I could compare the two. But then when you compare Sony's earnings and Microsoft's earnings, there's really no comparison to begin with, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, back to what I was actually talking about. So the gamers everywhere are bitching and bitching and bitching. Oh, Microsoft's current state is not what we want. Microsoft's road ahead is not what we as gamers had in mind. Microsoft is slowly ruining Xbox. The concept that Halo is coming to PC is ruining our livelihood. Well, first of all, Mr. Wonderful Gamers and Gamettes, Halo CE and Halo 2 were originally on PC, so that's not really ruining anything. Just pointing that out there. They, after, once Halo 3 came out, they kind of moved away from it, but they're moving back to it. I don't see an issue with that, and personally, neither should you. So, stop bitching that Halo's coming to PC, because I said this message a long time ago. Well, it seems like a long time ago now. Phil had a wonderful dream in which we would all just get the fuck along. We would all just get along, take ponies and take PC dudes out for, a nice beer, take them out for a nice McDonald's Big Mac, and all just frolic in joy and wonderful, prosperity for all. And it seems with the new Discord app update coming, it seems that dream is coming closer and closer to reality. I could tell you I told you so, but I don't really want to do that because that'd be kind of dickish if I said that. Also with, Microsoft slowly, bending service to their will and slowly, moving more towards PC-oriented shit. This was bound to happen anyway, and I like the concept that gamers are just starting to notice now what they're doing. I find that very funny, but then again, people don't realize what happens until it's in front of their face. But Microsoft obviously is my Xbox is really important to Microsoft's main goal, and they're gonna try their best to please consumers. And I know a lot of people around the block say we don't want to hear any more about this wait for E3. Well, I agree with you, and then I somewhat disagree with you, because at E3 I kind of want to know what's under Phil Spencer's sleeve. I want to know what he's planning that is going to amaze us all so much that we're all going to suddenly just love him again. but no pun intended. But like personally for me, I've been with Xbox through 3 different tags. Since '01 on the OG Xbox. My family tag is actually one of the OG tags out there. Doesn't get that much use nowadays because all the kids are now out of the house and they no longer live at home. So we all had to get our own tags, which kind of sucks. But back in the day, I loved Xbox so much because it was the only gaming system that I could honestly play, that my parents would let me to, because I broke 3 mainstream PCs. I broke 3 of them. And over time, my parents got tired of buying me PCs, so they're like, you know what? He can't do that much damage to a console, let him play on Xbox. And then I found Halo. I found Fable. I found Brute Force. I found Knights of the Old Republic. I found, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Back in the day, I wasn't a big COD lover like I am now, so I didn't actually start really getting into COD until around Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 era. Never touched the COD. I was always for that Halo and against that COD. But then over time it grew on me, and then I'm like, oh, I like COD a little bit. I like COD just as much as I like Halo. Which if anybody is still bitching about Black Ops 4 not having a campaign, it seems that was all false information, fake news, and it will have a campaign. So just stop bitching. Just saw the new Shadow of the Tomb Raider trailer. Shit looks dope. I can't wait to pre-order that. Yeah, I mean, gamers, I understand Microsoft's, current state of mind and current dream set is not what the average consumer or even some of the hardcore people want from Microsoft, and I understand that. But the issue is that when it comes to gaming and when it comes to hobbies, you gotta kind of roll with the punches, and if you don't like it, just do what everybody else is telling you to do and go buy a PC. I personally have a PC. I don't use it for gaming, but I have one. I have a PlayStation 4. It's about to actually go back into cryo for a very long time. But again, I kind of learned to roll with the punches, and trust me, if Microsoft was all about that exclusive, entertainment, I'd be bored as fuck. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sick and tired. Oh, Microsoft needs more exclusives. Microsoft needs more variety. I mean, if I just cared about the exclusive deal, I'd be really bored. That's why I use my Xbox for multiple uses and not just for exclusives. That's why it's called a gaming system or a multi-use system. Because if I just, counted on Microsoft bringing me awesome exclusives, I'd be kind of fucked. That's why I play mostly multiplats on it and only exclusives when it involves Halo or Gears, and that's like the only thing I actually touch. But again, kind of pointing out the obvious to the average eye. But I don't wager my entertainment on Xbox with exclusives. The closest that comes to that is if it involves Halo, and that's pretty much it. But I enjoy all manner of multiplayers on that system. And again, that's what that system is for. It's for that multiplayer experience. It's for that interaction socially. It's for that competitive edge. I recently read some decent articles in the new Game Informer for May. Some of those articles were pretty interesting. I liked the feel that those articles gave me. It's kind of interesting to see a new point of view. But I guess in closing, all I can really say is, guys, Microsoft is gonna go down this dream. They had a dream. It was a good dream. And Phil Spencer, I know you mean well. I know you have a great plan for the future. The problem is most of the people that are part of that future might not be here when you actually come to full circle and fully realize it. Because they might just all go up and leave because they're just not happy. But I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so I'll still be here. I'll still buy your product, Phil Spencer, and I'll still support your brand. Even if I don't necessarily agree with about 60% of what you actually do. But hey, it's a good dream. It's a good dream. We all had that dream that one day we would all be created equal, and we would all learn to play along, and all learn to get along, and all learn to buy each other dinner and treat each other with respect and equality and justice for all. Yeah. That was a nice dream. Too bad that will never happen, but oh well. This is T Reaper. Have a good weekend. Enjoy that Infinity War rage over the internet. And peace out, everybody. Have a good day. And shout out to all my subscribers. Peace.